XL Nationals is back at our home track, Shell V-Power Motorsport Park, and Friday practice we got a handful of laps in and the weather was looking perfect. With almost 70 cars between Trophy and Masters Series, we had our work cut out for us.
So none of the heat races matter, it's the final race that matters, because all our points equate to that, and winner takes all. Next time you see me, it will be raining like a pig.
It's a good day to be a duck.
Yes, it was going to be a heavy rain for Saturday's action, which meant swapping tyres, changing the sway bars and suspension settings.
Wet, as predicted, proper wet with the first session out. Doing a lot of changes to all our cars because wet setups are a little bit different. Haven't raced in the wet for a while, so I'm keen, but yeah, any little mistake is going to cost me big time, so we need to play smart with this.
For qualifying, we were the first session of the day, and the track was shocking. I hadn't driven in the rain at Tailem Bend like ever, so I had bigger issues to worry about. My confidence was not there, and my windscreen fogging up in the rain wasn't very exciting. My first hot lap and the spray from the cars in front was blinding into the corners. And the results, well, it wasn't much of a result. 13 seconds behind the pole sitter and sitting near the rear of the grid. Possibly my worst qualifying in history.
See, you can tell how bad it was, you can tell how poor I performed. This is the odds group, they've just been red flagged. The rain is picking up again. Now, I have made an invention. As you saw, my demister did not work. Not that they actually do anything, to be honest. Look at this, rag on a stick. I'm letting it dry up because it's a bit damp, so I'll be using that to clean my windscreen. That's how we do it in Excel.
Now look, my rag on a stick probably wasn't going to do much, and the rain was still pouring down. Starting near the rear of the field, I just needed to survive this heat race. By the first corner, the spray was shocking, so as long as I followed the car's rain lights in front, we should have been okay. It was really hard to predict what the car would do, and I was maybe playing it slightly too safe, fearing I would go off track, but I didn't want to throw it all away. I followed my teammate 𝑭𝑨𝑚𝑧𝑻𝑨𝑔𝒊𝒂, grabbed a few spots where others went off, finishing a lackluster P17. But we stayed on track.
Oh, it was good fun.
Didn't spin, I just followed you.
I went off though.
A little bit, but then Jake went off.
Well and truly went off. I went off on the first lap.
It was, could you see anything? Could you see anything on that first lap?
I couldn't see nothing. I opened my window so I could see the apex.
I hate driving blinds. I think I hate rain now, that is confirmed, but Ben made it through, we all made it through. That's a relief. Look how blind it is out there. Go, go, let him go! Fuck him! Oh, you beast!
Now for the final heat of the day, the track wasn't really any better than the previous session. The last group left oil on track, which was quite clear in the warm-up lap, as you can see. Now we were starting slightly further up, staying out of trouble in the first heat. A bit of wheel spin wasn't ideal for the start of the lap, but it didn't last long with a safety car coming out in the same lap.
Safety car has been deployed and there it is. Safety car is out and about.
Luckily, we made a great restart and collected more spots at turn 1. We saved a very hairy moment at the last corner before the red flag came out, concluding that race, making us P12. It goes to show you grab a couple of spots on people's mistakes, and it does help out.
Done, dusted, there was another rollover. The guy that rolled in qualifying has rolled again in that race. I've had enough of this right now. I've definitely had enough. Good fun, but ready for Sunday.
I had the biggest pack around the back.
Sunday, sunny skies, dry tyres, and now I could probably do a half decent job of driving. I was starting even further up for the final heat before the final start was decent, grabbing a spot from a stalled car in front. And then on the outside of turn 1, we got another person. Now, staying in the tow is so important. You can see the engine difference from the car in front, but I had to use my strengths to my advantage. Staying close behind, well, it doesn't work when you put teal wheels on the grass, and that's probably just me overdriving the car. Sadly, I did lose the pack. I got overtaken by 2 cars, but in the end, I took another P12. So with the combined trophy grid in the final, I wasn't looking too shabby.
I held off the guys that I could, and then by the 3rd lap, they had a little bingle behind me. I started where I finished, made a couple spots, tried to get it in that front pack. Look, engine power is one thing, as we've always said. Another thing was my talent. I made a lot of stupid mistakes in that session.
Now, what was really cool about the event is we actually had not only KO Sports broadcast, but we had a grid walk. So our whole family could come onto the track, see the cars, and get involved in the action. It was just a really cool vibe. We're not racing supercars, but we definitely got the same feeling as it. After my combined heats, I was starting P20 for the 40-minute final. Sadly, I got a bit of wheel spin and I had a bad start. Having 50 plus cars on the grid, you could feel how much more intense it was, and one small mistake would literally cost you everything. By turn 7, I had grabbed 2 spots. I will note my mate Cameron Quinn in front did have a slipping clutch, but I was going to use that to my advantage. On the first lap, chaos already, this happened. Okay, a couple laps later, we were back to green. I almost botched up my safety car restart, but I got ahead of the orange car in no time before doing another 2 overtakes in 3 corners. The racing was just a lot of fun, and I had to place myself in the right time, right situation to get ahead. Sadly, I stuffed up. Car 29 ahead of me lost control and I went off, trying to avoid the accident and put myself in the worst place possible on the grass. All that hard work thrown away, and yeah, I was pissed at myself. The restart, the same thing happened at the same corner, and because of Quinn's slipping clutch, I got to take that place back ahead of him. Now, it was just a dogfight in the midfield, but with limited laps left, I was able to wrap up our 40-minute final where I finished. After some front runners got penalised, our finishing position was pretty decent, a P16. From where we started, P16 sounded pretty good out of 50 cars. We caught up with Lachlan Cove, who was in that big shunt at the fishbowl, and luckily he was okay.
Overall, it was a pretty solid weekend. I think a lot of the interstaters had a good time. The track's great for it. We had KO, grid walk, pretty good, hey?
The streaming on KO was awesome. It's such a step up from our standard live streaming to that next professional level. So it's great. The facilities here are great. Even with the rollover, it's been an absolutely killer weekend and I can't wait to be back again.
Rain, sunshine, everything else. Thanks for watching. Next up, Darwin Enduro.